Welcome back to the Chain Pact Dynasty. This is episode number 11 of our recurring King of the Castle Dynasty that focuses on role-playing and lore building. Episode 11 means people are rich, and there's a long history to this. Look at this kingdom is doing so well, oh my god. We're still very rich. I've spent a lot of money last time, but we're incredibly rich still. And yeah, if this is your first time joining, I strongly suggest that you go take a look at the link pinned in chat if you're watching live, and take a look on our Discord at the background info for the dynasty, because this, again, is a role-playing dynasty, so we usually I encourage you to role-play in chat. You don't have to, though, like in chat and on Discord, but you don't have to. You can engage with the game however you like. You can just play to win if you want, but I think role-playing is a little bit fun, and we have a little bit of a different story compared to usually, you know, compared to the normal King of the Castle story. So, yeah, go check it out. If you haven't been here before, though, and you don't want to read everything, we have a handy-dandy summary for last week just for you. So, let me read that to you. First of all, what happened previously in the Chain Pact Dynasty? In the reign of Baron King Rudolf I the Magnificent, who ruled from 1104 to 1121. The age-old palace was no more, blown up by the Dawn of Spring plotters in their counter-coup against the haughty reformer King Arnie Moneybags. Pirates took advantage of the ensuing chaos to sail back the Treadwater and raid the capital. The barons assured a warrior kingdom that order would be restored. Rudolf the Bubble was Robin VI's distant cousin, and heir to the halted dynasty. As an ordinary hunter with low expectations, he was thought the perfect puppet king. Unable to refuse the role, but aware of how in over his head he was, Rudolf resolved never to take any initiative. The last two kings had done so and were killed. Rudolf would act the opposite. He would enforce the trusty Chain Pact as if it had never been broken, even taking a Northerner honor guard. He would submit to the council's opinion in any murky case, and if nothing else, people could always be trusted to like money. The bulging treasury would be used to bribe everyone, pay compensation for any crisis unaddressed. The council blessed his efforts, mandating him to perfect the kingdom's trade. One way or another, the nobles would hold him up. Initial results were mixed. Against Rudolf's wish, the palace was rebuilt as an ominous marcher-style fort. The king refused to face reporters. His subjects suspected he did not trust his own leadership. His corrupt ways allowed the pirates driven out from the capital to bribe their way back in. However, his policy of ignoring the crab war, but paying for any needed reparation, proved oddly effective. Spies reported that Chief Storm Moonsong, acting against his clan, planned to avenge Arnie by leading ice giants to the palace. In truth, he intended to betray them and save the kingdom, exposing Rudolf as inept. The giant threat was credible. Rudolf's wall was erected, a foul barrier designed to be so offensive to all senses as to repel anything. Before giants would come, cow-sized worms dubbed crawlers burrowed from under the marsh to snatch entire towns, scaring even barons. Chief Sorcha Mountainfell, whose ancestors once fought the horrors, took the lead from a panicking Rudolf. When her plan to send an assassin slay the Crawler Queen failed, the chiefs fought the monsters head-on. They barely saved the day, uniting the kingdom in celebration. Ultimately, Storm never dared launch his operation. The giants and chiefs ended up fighting just as usual. The one thing that enraged Rudolf was his wife, Lady Patrician Dominica Bilbizarre. She was gorgeous, witty, and feisty, and Rudolf so loved her flatteries at first that he did not try to know if she truly thought them. Their marriage grew stale. Then the king caught her cheating on him with Chief Eric. A blow to the dynastic basis of the Chain Pact, flippantly defended as a matter of personal freedom. She even managed to divorce over Rudolf's jealousy. He insincerely promised to drop the issue, instead collecting proof to reveal her crime to the council. His revenge was worth the gossips. The The nobles voted to jail Eric and confine a livid Dominica to a single suit, which Rudolf ensured would smell like pickled herrings at all time. Keeping the kingdom wealthy wasn't enough. To enshrine his legitimacy, Rudolf quested for the scepter of sages, as Robin I before him. He worried that it may only be found by the faithful, which it was not. Yet humble Rudolf retrieved the relic, and his fate was sealed. King Rudolf the Magnificent, some said the Munificent, presided over a golden age, solidifying the Chain Pact's restoration. Before hiding back the scepter, he granted the independentists their wish, as the council had decided. Unlike Arnie the Valtor Chosen, Rudolf never thought himself competent, but played the part until being seen as such. Perhaps, in the Kingdom of the Chain, the only qualification a ruler needed was not to have aims of one's own. An interesting thought there at the end. Thank you so much, Lurks, for providing this wonderful summary. Please get a round of applause going for Lurks. Megazorus, hello and welcome. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Please get a round of applause for Lurks for providing these. These are always instrumental and absolutely unmissable. I'm thinking of an Italian word. I don't do English now. All right, it's something you cannot do without. There you go. That's my dictionary description. Thank you so much, Lurks. That said, with that out of the way, we can start. We're gonna start. And what better way to start than with a coronation? As always. Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your father, but now it's your time to wear the crown. No, it's not Lurks, it's the summary. It's something you cannot, you cannot do with it. I read Ken. No, we cannot do without Lurks and the summary. Oh yeah, and by the way, thanks again, Chara. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Should I get changed into my waterproof robes then? It may be for the best, Your Majesty. Of course. Shall we call the nobles in? Yes. Yes. Well, my dear nobles of the council, I think the decision is up to you. Get ready for the first vote of the night. Please, go ahead and vote. How should Monarch Rudolf II be crowned? And yes, the monarch uses they, them pronouns. So please do respect that. Is it the river? Is it a lavish parade? Is it a ceremony that honors the ninth god? Or is it a military march on top of a shield? What? A military march on top of a shield? Okay, it looks... This is very close. It's 10-9. No way. 11-9. I'm gonna be counting down from 5 here, so definitely do vote. This is incredibly close. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. 12-10. That was very close. Vote to start off the night. Throw the monarch in the river. It is decided the monarch will be thrown in the river. And so it begins. A tradition. Sure, Laura, don't worry. It's never gonna happen, Vasphere. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. I wanted it too, I'm gonna be honest. When you climb back up the bags, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? And now, as always, don't think that I'm not forgetting it. Don't think that I'm forgetting. What am I saying tonight? Don't think that I'm forgetting. Of course, the Chain Pact Dynasty has a long-standing tradition. As long as the Chain Pact stands, there is going to be an anthem that needs to be sung Don't think that I'm not forgetting that we have an anthem here that needs to be sung. Pretty sure the tradition is... Yeah. Violet Neko, welcome back. How you doing? Enjoy the lurk. Thank you so much. Happy to see you. Wait, weren't you streaming still today? Weren't you still streaming today? Are you still streaming? Is the thing still going? Oh my, oh my god, you're still going. That's incredible. Congrats. Violet Neko is doing a huge subathon that's been going on for over 20 days. And has played King of the Castle occasionally, so take a look at that. Oh my god, Violet Neko, that is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving 5 subs to the community, specifically to Angelic Joss, Legacy, there you go, Waper, Irritable Man, and Flowy. That's very kind of you, thank you so much. But please, everyone, do go check out Violet Neko. I applaud everyone who can commit so much to a stream. Over 20 days is insane to me. I don't know how you do it. Thank you so much, Violet Neko. You truly, like, there's no words to express how much this means to me right now. It helps me immensely. Thank you so much. In this quiet silence where the only thing going is my voice and this noise. Thank you so much. Mwah. That said, it's time for me to sing. It is time for me to sing. As I was saying, this dynasty has an anthem that's been written by the honest Swede who's in chat right now. And it's now going to be my pleasure to butcher it for you. Let's go. In the halls of our forebears, from sea to shining sea, raise up the call of loyalty, for now reigns a time of peace. Honor bound by noble principle, we hold ourselves instead. For prosperity and compromise shall rule our times again. From the tundra of the northern lands to the mountains of the march, across rolling shores of coastal sands, we shout with valiant hearts, may the pact eternal be. Thank you. Thank you. That was Vocatio Nove Aetatis, the Call of the New Age, the official anthem of the Chain Pact Dynasty, and thank you so much, Swede, for writing this and providing it. This is always super freaking fun, and it always gives me so much energy to do it. Lemon Square! Jesus, 30 stream streak, congrats! Yes, you'll miss the coronation, but not the anthem. I love this anthem. It's so good. With that out of the way, we can now officially begin with the council introduction. Nope, we have a bug, never mind. There we go. Crawler has been squashed. We can now officially begin. Hell yeah, Astro Projectile, that's great timing. Now that you're the Monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Let's introduce ourselves to the patricians first. Reaper, a pleasure, your August Majesty. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And this is not the pirate, I think, right? So that's good. Chiefs of the North. Megazorus. Or Megasaurus? Megasaurus, I would say. Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it dealing with us a lot. Thank you, I appreciate that. And then we have Barons of the March. Radusa, ale and well met, my liege, under your leadership will look this kingdom into shape, huh? I love this. Looks so young. Kind of a young baron. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what your father fought so hard for? Nice to meet you, my monarch. I wish you well in running the kingdom. Thank you, appreciate that. It's a monarch. Uzurdu, using they, them pronouns. Last warning. The path to victory. Your Majesty, you may have some big boots to fill, and with your father out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Well, now... Their father, exactly. Now, what does Monarch Rudolf II want to do? Emo kid with war tendencies. Actually, I think we're gonna go for something quite different tonight. You know? I think we're gonna go for something quite different. And what I mean by that is that, you know, the... It's usually your bedtime now. Ah. Uzurdu, it's a monarch. Oh, no. Definitely not crab lover. Definitely not crab lover. Thank you, Morgrim. I appreciate that. Let's start a poll. So you can vote in chat. New poll. Which ambition? And unprecedented in the Chain Pact Dynasty, the one thing that Monarch Rudolf II does not want to do is be the greatest monarch ever. Everything else is up on the plate. So it can be military, it can be stability, it can be farming, it can be trade, and it can be faith. You have 1 minute to vote on 5 options instead of 3. The monarch is giving you complete control over their choice right now. You can vote on in Twitch chat. There is a Twitch poll going right now. You have 5 options. Currently faith is winning, but stability is quickly catching up. You still have about 40 seconds. Wow, look at faith. There's a lot of people voting for faith. Wow. Wow, 6 to 11. Stability is second at 6, and faith is winning at 12 votes. That's incredible. Holy moly. You probably have like 15 seconds now to vote. So, do it now. I agree, Astro Projectile. We need some stability here. 5 seconds left. I think faith is winning. Faith is winning, y'all. Faith won with 54% of votes. Not necessarily due to the illegitimacy stuff. I think it's just a character thing, Garth of Doom. That is part of the reason, but not all the reason. Yeah, right. Like, definitely, that's the one thing that they don't feel like doing. All right, yeah, faith won by a landslide. We've never had these. That's great. Let's go. The church will love you, I suspect, but will anyone else? I hope so. I suggest over the next few years, they focus on improving the kingdom's overall faith as much as possible. All right. Let's go to the schemes. Baldric of the Uzurdu bloodline, notorious marcher hunter, stands before a blazing hearth, shouting and swearing. Whenever the Barons of the March back down for a fight, never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Barons of the March, what do you want to do? Do you want to overthrow the monarch, is the question, or do you not want to do it? If you do want to overthrow the monarch, you should choose the easiest option. If you don't want to do it, you should choose the hardest option, in your opinion. Your options are intimidation, trying to raise stability, modernization, trying to lower other people's military, or propaganda, trying to lower stability. Welcome back, Goofy. How you doing? Yeah, exactly, Northwind, yeah. Yeah, Baldrake Hunter shouting, family is Usurdu. Glad to hear you're doing well, Goofy. Wow, intimidation. That's great. Alright. Looks like it's intimidation. 6 to 1 to 1. Let's go. Intimidation it is. The barons plan to hold the monarch hostage in their own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the barons must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Boom. Then we have Sorcha. Another Sorcha. Which is just such a fun name to me, because in Italian, rather in Roman dialect, which is the dialect that I've grown up surrounded by, Sorcio means mouse, rat, and Sorcha is the feminine for that, so it's like female mouse, female rat, so it's kind of a funny name to me. Sorcha, the traditional Grace clan, eccentric northern god speaker, stands per casually along us crossbeam screaming like a fallen god. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter monarch Rudolf II. How do we make that happen? Yeah, I know, Northwind. So, chiefs, same question to you. Do you want to help Monarch Rudolf, or do you want to overthrow them? Depending on what you want to do, you may want to pick the hardest or the easiest scheme. Your options are Sorcery, trying to raise authority, Doppelganger, trying to lower your own defiance, or Hornblower, trying to lower all faith. That's true, King Israel. God, that's a great point. Is Rudolf not related to the royal line? I think they are, yeah. Accidentally smart name. It is. Alright. Looks like it's gonna be Hornblower. Oh my god, it's gonna be a toot. It's gotta be a toot. See, because it's currently 18. Yeah, that's a good point. It's been a long time. Alright, Astro Projectile. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Take care. Have a good night, and good luck with your presentation. See you on Friday. Let's go. The chiefs plan to dig up Oddhill's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the Nine. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. Fingers crossed, Astro Projectile. Please do let us know how it goes. It's been a very long time, yeah. And finally, you have the patricians. Look at this! Look at this person here. Maurice of the Darth Von Doom family. The Darth Von Doom family. Legendary coastal prodigy scribbles with a well-used quill on Harvard desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Rudolf II. Something must be done. Yeah, this is the new matchmaker, exactly. Maurice is looking for retribution here. Patricians, what do you want to do? Do you want to support Monarch Rudolf II or go against them? So choose, depending on what you want to do, choose the easiest or the hardest of the schemes. Your options are Subterfuge, trying to lower stability, Uprising, trying to raise the treasury, or Conspiracy, trying to lower the treasury. What do you want to do? Yes, it's your descendant, Darth Von Doom. It's your descendant, and it looks like Uprising it's gonna be winning. Let's go. Yeah, like kind of what like Electro is saying, right? Like, yeah, we got some people claiming that Rudolf is not related to the previous lineage. But this is a cool portrait, I'm not gonna lie. The patricians plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the monarch before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance their scheme, they must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons. 2 seasons is super easy. And we have a false pretender, a questionable claimant, and a bastard offshoot. So Maurice is the only one who is related to the monarch. Huh. Right? This is a really cool portrait. This is a really cool portrait. Yeah, it's great. Oh my god. I think... Cannot be... Oh my god. It would be a sibling though. Right? If it was from the spouse. Isn't it? Wouldn't it? Well, let's go. So, I say it is definitely called for unity here. Twin separated at birth. So what do we have here? The Honor Guard, Risky Wager, and... Oh, Avalanche. Great start. So first of all, I would say let us take care of the avalanche first, right? That sounds like a very important thing. A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were few survivors. I suppose the kingdom should lend a helping hand. Of course, the other nobles are under no obligation to help the north, but surely they will vote with compassion. Come on, y'all. We kind of are under obligation, like moral obligation at least. And your options are to send financial aid, instruct the Archbishop to lead a memorial for those lost. I mean, it has to be the financial aid. It has to be the financial aid. It has to be the financial aid. Yeah, it has to be the financial aid, right? We gotta go financial aid. It's just a tragedy, and we need to help each other, and the regions should support each other for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely, definitely. We need to give them money. All right, it's pretty decisively A. So let us go. PJ, welcome back and thank you for joining. How are you doing? Do we have to? I mean, you're not honor bound to do it, but it's kind of moral obligation, you know. How you doing, PJ? Your funds go toward resettling the survivors in neighboring villages with enough gold to see them through the winter. And Chief DL Dragon skims a little off the top, of course, for travel. Of course. That's understandable. Now let's see this wager here. What is this? Ephra. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. We just started, PJ, so... Yeah, you're the richest one, so... I'm amazed it's not Dragon Pit. Oh no. Oh no. Of course it's not Moonsong. I mean, you recruit pretty well there. Hold on to your masks, hats and other accessories, everyone. Baron That Which Lurks is about to lose a huge amount of money. With better life savings on a boat race around the coast, and I am sure to win the day. So sure, in fact, that I petitioned the council to officially sponsor my voyage. Our money back? Which money? I don't know what you're talking about. Also, you're not part of the kingdom, so what do you want? You want the council to officially sponsor your voyage. What makes you so sure? Depths below, your esteemed highness. I'm a patrician. We practically learned to sail before we can walk. He's talking rubbish, your majesty. My nice little cog will easily outstrip Preferable Bizarre's old boat. If you sponsor anyone, sponsor me. We sponsor both, right? We sponsor both, I think. I think we sponsor both. Yeah, I'm gonna call for unity and see. We sponsor both. Why the hell not? Let's do this. Nah, we sponsor both. We want to be nice. Can you get a band there, please? Or do I do it? Boom. Did it. That was fast. Awesome. Yeah, we sponsor both nobles. We are cool. We need to show people that we are cool and that we love them, you know? This is very important to me, that people know that they are loved. Looks like it's gonna be C, so let's go. Wow, 18-4. Everybody gangs us still. MrKaji takes money from the race. Yeah, that might happen again. Thank you, Morgrim. Sponsor both nobles. Neither noble will knows what to say. Obviously, they were hoping for special treatment. But no special treatment in the Chain Pact Dynasty. But you keep your reputation as a monarch who won't take sides. Excitement builds as merchants and tourists flock to the starting town. Soon both boats embark on their journey. They look very small and flimsy against the vast ocean backdrop. Your Serene Highness, I understand you elected to sponsor both competitors, but surely you have a sense that one will outdo the other. Would you fancy a small wager? I have no time for such things, sorry. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna bet on my nobles. No, I'm not gonna bet on my nobles. No, we're not gonna bet on our nobles. That would be disrespectful. No. God damn it, High Inquisitor. High Inquisitor, I'm just gonna skip your dialogue. Because the Chain Pact demands that I take tangible guards. And my tangible guards are going to be, if I remember correctly, the veterans. Is this correct? No, not even my grandfather. No, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, no. Rudolf II is very much fucked up. In their own way. It's veterans, right? Yeah, awesome, thank you. Then, veterans of the march. I will make the arrangements at once. Foolishness! Do you not trust in the protection of the Nine? This kingdom grows more faithless by the day. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Well, okay, let's go. I think Rudolf II is the monarch that I've had with more traits written down, so it's gonna be complicated to roleplay. Auction time, everyone! It's time to spend your money. Let's go! Exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the building you want to fund, followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Your options are raising stability with A, lowering stability with B, raising military for the chiefs with C, lowering faith for the chiefs with D, raising faith for the patricians with E, and raising trade for the patricians with F. C, E, and F look amazing to me, if you know what I mean. I really love E in particular, you know, because cathedrals are good in my book. But it's up to you to decide, my dear nobles. It's up to you to decide. I'm gonna let you know when there's 20 seconds left, which is now. And then when there's 10 seconds left, and you'll have to do the work of sniping. And 10 seconds left now. 10 seconds left now. Do the thing. E and F are winning currently. E and F are winning. Oh my god, this is close. E and C are winning. E and C are winning. So we got an observatory? No. E and C. Wow! We got a cathedral and a fortress. Dragon Pit. Funding a fortress on their own. Good job, holy moly. And Honestweed and others spending almost all their money to build a cathedral. That was a good one. Good job, everyone. Wow. Wow. Good snipe. Really good snipe. An island discovered? Wait, what? Oh, this is about the boat, right. Two discoveries. Can the cathedral include a harbor? Or is the harbor the cathedral in a harbor? There goes my budget. Don't worry, Marley. Take care of yourself. Like, resting is more important than being here. So Let's find his spouse first. Your Majesty, it's important to find his spouse. I think Rudolf wants ladies. I'm positive that Rudolf wants ladies. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send our messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. That was easy. And now we do curious discovery first. Oh, right. Your Majesty will recall the devastating avalanche that struck the north. I remember a tragedy. The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return. Okay. I mean, it might be the warriors, right? I would say let's send the northern warriors, because it's just, you know, it's their territory, it's their cultural heritage. It's good. It's, you know, the right thing to do is just allow them to explore it. I would say, get rid of this tomb. This is close. 6 to 4 to 3. This can still go any direction. 7 to 5 to 4. This is very split. 10 to 5 to 4. 10 to 5 to 4. 10 to 6 to 4. I'm gonna be counting down from 5 here. This is close. 11 to 6. Counting down from 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And 0. I think muttering in frustration, Darth Von Doom. Send a group of renowned northern warriors to explore the ruins. Mwah. I think it was muttering in frustration, Darth Von Doom. A more temperate approach? I think it's right that they go. The North has no short supply of warrior heroes. The only problem is finding a group who are willing to work together. There are a lot of ancient feuds to tiptoe around. The chief's family settled on a champion named Hrothvir, known for juggling live scorpions. He will lead a band of brave warriors into the tomb. You hope to hear back from them soon. Alright. Send the sober ones. And finally, an island discovered. Electri. We've heard from the boating competition around the coast, Your August Majesty. I have a letter from Lord Patrician for Bulbizar. Marvelous! Though we weathered a storm, we found a tiny deserted island that wasn't on our maps, where we could rest and shelter. That which lurks wasn't so lucky. They were blown off course and I haven't seen them since, the fool. I've called it Efra Bulbizar's land and officially claimed it for the Patricians. Excellent! Not only is my friend winning the race, this is wonderful news for the coast. Gadzooks! I had a letter from that which lurks, saying they saw this island first. Their claim is just as legitimate, if not more. Your August Majesty, surely you cannot entertain this nonsense. This could be of great strategic importance to the coast. This is not... yeah, the Scorpion guy. Sorry, you decided it. The 10th island. Well... it's definitely not my land. No, you found it. It's, you know, the right thing to do is just leave it to you. Even though this... God damn it. I think it should be called for unity. Encouraging you to go A or B. Let's go call for unity and encourage you to go A or B. I think that's the right thing to do. I definitely don't want it for me. No, don't give it to me. I don't want the island. I don't want the island. Like, don't give me the island, please. I don't want islands. I don't want islands. I think you should decide who gets it. I don't want the island. No, I don't. I really don't. You gladly accept it in the name of the Monarch. 9 to 6, this is kind of close. I'm gonna be counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. 9 to 7, very close in the end, but still. Give the island to the patricians. Marvelous, long live Efrable Bizarre's land. As the race goes on, coastal navy moves into the island to inspect it for useful codes. It should be very useful in the fight against piracy. Legacy, you have a very long delay, so I would recommend refreshing. Meanwhile, tension rises in the capital as the nobles wait to hear what discoveries the race has in store next. So far the race is going well, I would say. It's good. And here we go. Across the kingdom, discontent with the monarch is rising. Everyone knew they were better off, but until now, it hadn't occurred to most people just how much better off. Now the peasants are asking all sorts of troublesome questions about their benevolent overlord, and as everyone knows, once a question has been asked, it cannot be unasked. Hidden deep in the spider's web of alleys, crisscrossing Thalassus is an old tavern. Somewhere in its hazy backrooms are a number of patricians who have met to celebrate their recent success. The workers are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Of course, the corruption is scheming, and of course, look at this. Now that they know how much wealth the monarch's hiding, they are hitching to get rid of him. Of course, it's Hesperus. I was even able to get away with levying a little extra tax this year, and even that I blamed on the monarch. Isn't it lovely having a scapegoat? Wait, this is the same two people who were scheming last time, by the way. Yes, now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that Monarch Rudolf II is not only greedy, they're utterly incompetent too. Yeah, for once you're the protagonist there. It's Team Rocket. Yeah, Hesperus has been a constant schemer in this dynasty. For the next stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Good luck with that. And of course, what better thing could we do than sharing the wealth of the kingdom? I care for you, my dear nobles. I care for you. I want you to succeed, and I want to show you that I care for you, and I want to see you thrive. So, I'm going to give you some money. Stab lowering speedrun. Yeah, sharing my wealth. That's what I said, Howitzer, exactly. Yeah, you voted for conspiracy, that's true. Char, congrats on the 3-3-3. So we have Hrothfir, Storm at Sea, and eligible options. I would say let's go with Hrothfir first. Right? Yeah, let's do that. We have received word from Hrothfir, Your Majesty. He has returned from his exploration of the mountain tomb. Ha, he's back. Yes, he is. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, this is not a cause for celebration. Hrothfir now marches at the head of an army of magic warriors made entirely from ice. They believe Hrothfir is their ancient king. Why does stuff like this always happen to me? The traitor Hrothfir plans to take your throne with his frozen army. We don't have long to decide on a response. What do you suggest? This treachery must be stamped out. I mean, I agree. It must be stamped out. I trust the marshal. It must be stamped out. Chiefs, gather an army and face Hrothfir in battle. We need to stamp out the menace. Small Spring Roll, that's a good name. Welcome and thank you for joining. How you doing? You are a chief of the North. Oh, that's a cute portrait. Hi, how you doing? Let's crush those icicles. I guess that's what they are. Let's crush those icicles. 15 to 5, 16 to 5. This is a crushing victory for option A that can only be a prelude to a crushing victory over the RNG gods. Look at this. Let me show you how it's done. 70%. It's more like 100%. And it is, of course, did you have any doubts? The resultant war is bitter. The Ice Warriors are formidable foes, inhumanly strong and untiring. But your Northern Warriors proved more than a match for the frozen troops. There are casualties, of course, but it could have been much worse. See? The Marshal was right. We need to stamp it out. The Ice Warriors have been shouted at. Bruce Hrothgar is brought before you in chains. It's alright. I don't hold a grudge against you. I'm going to pardon Hrothgar. Because I believe in second chances. Blinking in surprise, Hrothgar is released from his chains. He runs out the door at top speed before you can change your mind. Of course, I'm not gonna change my mind. I believe in second chances, though. I'm a much more compassionate monarch than my predecessors, and I'm going to show you that. And this is how I'm going to demonstrate it. Storms at sea. Small Spring Girl, hello. Hi, happy to have you. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I saw it's mentioned you like to play a bit more RP heavy here. Yes. What does that mean in practice for the game? Is there something for me to keep in mind? So, if you look at the pinned post above chat, that's a direct link to our Discord channel, to a post in our Discord channel that gives you basic background information for this dynasty. The dynasty that you're joining tonight is a recurring roleplay dynasty that we started about 3 months ago, and we are in the last few episodes. We're probably gonna have 2 or 3 more episodes after this, and then we're gonna be wrapping it up and starting a new one with a different setup. The way these work usually is I create an initial situation, I define some social background, cultural background that is slightly different than the basic King of the Castle background. The normal canon still stands, but I just enrich it with more details to create a peculiar starting situation that can give rise to interesting role-playing opportunities. I usually roleplay my monarchs very heavily, and I encourage you to do the same. You don't have to though, but yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of lore. Like, the community is a lore machine. And if you join our Discord, you're gonna see that there is so much lore to catch up with that I think it's impossible to do. But if you wanna have basic information, just follow the link that is pinned in chat, and that's gonna have the main things that you need. The second thing that you want to check, if you want to have a bit more of an idea of what happened so far, is heading over to Kingdom Lore. One of the threads there is called Chain Pact Dynasty Chronicles. If you head over there, you're going to find summaries for all the monarchs we played so far, with a convenient too long didn't read section, so you can quickly read those two to get an idea of what the history of the kingdom is. And that's all. If you have any questions, feel free to ask both on Discord and here, and people are going to be more than happy to help you out. Welcome! Cloville, welcome back too. How you doing? So, That Which Lurks has sent word that they escaped a nasty storm on their voyage, but Lord Patrician Neferbolthasar hasn't been so lucky. He was blown off course and are running out of food. Your August Majesty, surely, in the interest of fairness, we should send some supplies? By my honor, why? If he fell foul of a storm, that's his fault. But this is a boat race, not a competitive fast. Does he deserve to perish, Your August Majesty? No. The answer is no. No. Of course, Howitzer, do not worry. You take care. Clotho, you are a chief of the north. There you are. A battle nerd, as I call them. So, yeah, the mother I never met. I know about that. I mean, we need to send supplies to Neferbolthasar. Is my opinion. I'm going to call for unity and ask you to go for C. We should help Neferbolthasar survive. Why can't we ever have meetings about important things, right? Because the agriculture doesn't need meetings, is my opinion. Look at that. Look at this freaking council. Amazing. What even is this symbol? Okay. Look at this. This is the most efficient council ever in the history of King the Castle. This is insane. What have I created with this dynasty? I've given you the possibility, the power to coordinate in a way that it shouldn't be possible. This is incredible. I'm gonna be counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. That's great. All it took was 40k in cash. In some exercise, right? Yeah, the lineage is secure. The patricians applaud your decision while the barons mutter about the monarch's favoritism. The next you hear, the March of Boat is in the lead. The race is nearly over. Alright. And finally, eligible options, and we all know what we're gonna have to pick. It's a representative Northwind. I have found 3 potential matches for you, 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance, and a partner for life, to have and to hold. Don't forget that, my dear Chancellor. Indeed, your Majesty. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see the eligible bachelorettes. Oh, we're just that rich. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Odvinne, first-born daughter of the Northern Chara system clan. She's your typical Northern lass, as far as I can tell. Speaking loud and all the social graces of a goat, but means well. I kinda like Odvinne. Despite that, she's clearly got some brains. She's an avid reader with a vast library. They say she's popular with the common folk up north too. She's the perfect spouse! Oh my god. Thank you, Kana. Thank you. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm probably gonna skip the marriage. I can see the appeal, I suppose. From the coast we have Aurelia, the wealthy heiress to Lady Patrician Marley Tyne's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous, and apparently she's got a silver tongue too. Her interests are typical of the coast: money, 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 and making more of it. And she's scarily good at it. I like the sound of her. And finally, we have the Marsh's offering, Tabecca, sign of the prestigious bond of your bloodline. A typical baroness, really loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Yeah, one of them was a chief Clotho, but it was a different lineage, a different monarch, a whole different thing. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. And she's not popular with peasantry. Something about her sets their teeth on edge. Sounds like a laugh. Who was the bloodline of Aurelia? It was Marley, yeah. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions. So, I think I have to pick Odvinne here, right? Because I am Patrician Monarch with the Baron Honor Guard picking up a chief spouse, which is great, right? Again, it was a different monarch that was deposed immediately after stealing the money, and it's a different. This is a completely different lineage. Yeah, the chiefs got their revenge. Like, that's considered a closed thing. Odvinne seems amazing. Yeah, she looks very promising. Thank you, Chara. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. It is kind of funny, right? End season. It's not about rejection, come on. It's about following the Chain Pact. And Golden Choice is of course gonna be picked, because I want to make you rich. And it's going to replace the Monarch's Choice. I want to make you rich, y'all. I want to make you rich. We have a golem here, huh? That's a good point, Morgrim, yeah. Well, let's take a look at the boat race so that we can focus on other stuff later. The coastal boat race is nearly at a close. I'd hope the coast will win the day, but it appears barren that which lurks will sail to victory. How exciting! Truly, this race is of utmost importance. Small spring roll, there you are. I like this portrait. You look like a very This looks like a sly character to me. On a completely unrelated note, I have a shipment of lumber that is due to intercept the racers any day now. If my ship got in the way, who knows what might happen. I dare say the race's outcome could be altered. Of course I could be convinced to alter the shipment's route instead. My liege, we must put a stop to this shameless attempt to sabotage the race. I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. I'm going to give you money to refuse money. I'm going to refuse the shameless bribe. I'm so sorry. God, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ephra. I'm so sorry, Ephra. Yeah, I just noticed that this makes someone lose... y'all, the vote has not started. I love your enthusiasm, but... this is shameful. I'll bribe you to refuse being bribed. Exactly. You know, I was about to start the vote and then I realized that, yeah, this actually completely annihilates somebody's treasury. But I think that's what we're gonna do with. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use the bribe to destroy the bribe. That's what we're gonna be doing. Vote C to get some free money. Yeah. We do it. We do it. Begone with your shameless non-tax related bribery. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, Dragon Pit. Alright, I'm gonna be counting down from 5. Vote C to get some free money. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Boom. It had to happen. But my lumber shipment will have to be diverted. It'll be late. That's what you get for trying to interfere. Soon nobles and peasants alike gather at the finish line, watching breathlessly as the winner arrives. And it's Baron that which lurks. Victory! Victory for the honor of the Barons! I could not have done it without the generous sponsorship of Monarch Rudolf II. Thank you. Now pay up, Ephra Bolbizar. A patrician losing the sea race, it's a scandal. I don't know how it happened. Thank you very much. Perhaps you'd like a rematch in a year's time? Absolutely not. It's time for a nice holiday in my villa to relax and a lot of wine. Back in the March, merchants flock to investigate that which lurks boat and use their selling techniques to improve their own craft. Though the race is over, it gripped the kingdom. Similar battles take place as Firefield as Sal and Kurth, some successful and others ending in watery deaths. There you go. And now we have the richest noble in the kingdom is absolutely that which lurks with 39,000 gold. Oh god. Space Fred, welcome and thank you for joining. You are a patrician. There you are. Oh my god. 39k, yeah. 39k. You are the freaking richest lurks. That's insane. Rogue Golem, let's go. A Rogue Golem has crossed into our territory over the Ashmeaden border, my liege. This could be an exciting opportunity. What's exciting about it? Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead. Your Majesty, the Barons would drown their own grandmothers to get an advantage over Ashmead or over the chiefs and patricians. Golems are an offense to the ninth god. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. I know, Ephra. I'm... Unfortunately, that had to happen. So, what do we do here? You use it as a source of labor, add it to the marcher army, take it apart and figure out its secrets, destroy it. I mean, I am going to call for unity and ask for the council's input on this. I would kind of like to figure out its secrets, to be honest, but It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm very curious about it. I'm very curious. But it's actually... I'm very I'm very torn. I think we know its secrets already. Not me. Not me, I don't. Yeah, I'm very torn. 10 to 7, this is still very close. So if you haven't voted, definitely do jump in now, because this might tie it. So, counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. 11 to 7, boom. Take it apart. The secrets of the golems have been a mystery for too long. I'll put out my very best artisans to work figuring it out. A few weeks later, Baron Simple Coffee reports back with a gleeful smile. It's slow going, my liege, but we're getting somewhere. In a few months, I think we'll have cracked it. Mwah. Legacy, still, strongly recommend you refresh. And the royal wedding. Yeah, you have an island in exchange for everything you owned. Your wedding to Odwina is the talk of the kingdom. It feels like you're the only one taking part. Soon enough, you're in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Odwina at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? Well, I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Odwina, dances so vigorously that she spills wine all over herself. By the time you find yourself alone with Odwina, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. This is great. Good God, I'm so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine. Servants bring us wine. It's the spirit. What did you think of the wedding? It was damn beautiful from start to finish, wasn't it? I had a whale of a time. What do you like to do in your spare time? Books! Books and more books! The written word is faster than any ship. She'll transport you halfway across the world in a heartbeat. I love her. God, I freaking love her. I freaking love her. She's amazing. Yeah, she's a keeper. Yaminas, welcome back and thank you for joining. How you doing? Alcohol and reading. It's basically Clara. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. This is great. Yeah, no worries, Legacy. This is so great. Shall we go to bed together? Huh? No time like the present, huh? She speaks back at the last dregs of her wine and leads you to bed. This is great. This is absolutely great. Let's go. Deep in the forest of the March, Baron Battle of Canna has gone boar hunting with a few of his close friends. Our plans are going better than expected. This Pie Master thinks all is well in the kingdom. She reminds me of Frida, which is unfortunate because I made a deal with her faction. He gets the council seat if I die. Oh! Oh, hell yeah. I was thinking you would do that, Ephra. Look at that, Vaspir and Canna. Is Khan against the monarchy? I don't remember. Thanks to our lack of attention, I've secretly smuggled in gunpowder from Kurth, enough to give our armies an edge. Things are proceeding better than I ever imagined. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own agents. Yeah, the Queen is amazing. We already control the Honor Guard. If we can buy the loyalty of the Watch, we will have complete control of the Palace. For the next stage of the scheme, the Barons must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. An ancient legend is resurfacing in the north, yet the chiefs can't agree on where. I'm telling you, my aunt's second cousin dug up a horn not long ago that looks just like the carvings. Huh. Dragon Pit. And skeletal recondition. Oh, kinda, yeah, you're right. Friends with Rudolf, his turn. Oh. I see. Your aunt's always digging things up. I have it on good authority that the horn is somewhere in my lands. The sagas confirm it. I've told you 1,000 times. Skeleton recondition doesn't mean horn blower in the old tongue. It means blower of fades to black. Enough! If we're to recover the horn, we must earn the god's favor. And while you two bicker, our enemies in the Ninth Church grow stronger. The chief's aim is to lower all regions' combined faith to 12 or less. You have not showed up. Yeah, of course you're a schemer. leading to supporting the British claimant. I see, okay. That makes sense, yeah. Asgal, I think so. Yeah. Such a genius dragon pit. Yeah, refrain from that kind of humor. You mean is don't find it particularly funny. A humble request. Well, let's start with that. Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you. I have a proposition. What do you need, my love? I'm writing a book about Northern culture and folklore and how it shapes the North today. You're awesome. There's a new machine that can print hundreds of copies of the same book at once. It's called the printing press. I was hoping that you could find the process, then my book could be sold all over the North, maybe even the whole kingdom. Take as much as you like, my love. Of course. Of fucking course, my love. Taking everything from me. I love you. Gods be good, thank you. By the old gods, you won't regret this. Oddvina's book goes to print soon after. It's a raving success. It makes quite the impression on the other chiefs, who use it to get back in touch with their heritage and rediscover legends they had forgotten. Look at that! Record good marriage because of their trauma. More at 5. Yeah, they're a power couple, yeah. Right? And also, think about it, we've had disastrous marriages in the Chain Pact. This may be the first good one. Oh yeah, rediscover legend, right. Oh hell yeah, Morgrim, for sure. There was collaboration there, for sure. Yeah. So, let's do the golems first. It was worth it, Pinky Monia. We've cracked it, Your Majesty. Golems are powered by scrolls imbued with the words of Kaldevaga, the Ashmedian machine god. We could build golems of our own, but we'd need to pray to Kaldevaga too. Need say it? Heresy! Heresy! I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I don't think we can, I'm sorry. Oh god. I think I'm conflicted here. I need to take a look at my traits because I think there are two conflicting ones. Yeah. So, yeah, I have conflicting traits here. I know that my ambition is sainthood, but my traits force me to do, like, I think that the best way to interpret my traits is to veto allowed without restriction. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to veto allowed without restriction and then let the nobles choose. If enough nobles say to forbid it utterly, I'm gonna be happy, of course. But yeah, I know that I don't need them, but I don't want to make you unhappy, you know. Like, you really want the golems, so I don't want to say, oh my god. I don't want to say no. Wait, is that what I really see? Yeah, that's what I really see. Holy moly, Laura, what the hell? Thank you so much. Holy crap, that's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much for gifting 10 subs to the community. To Ravenloop, Electri, Noses Dog, Cheap Slub, no, Cheap Psyop, the Violent Neko, Bazinga, Ecleptomania, Space Fred, Dito Fighter, and Dragon Hound. 44. Holy moly, Laura. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This kind of stuff always leaves me a little bit shaken in the good way, you know? I never expected, and it's my interpretation. Seriously, Laura, you have no idea how much this helps me right now. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. And thank you so much for the biddies, Chara. Those help too. Thank you. Yeah, this was closer than I thought. Yeah. Actually, here's some more. Chara, thanks again for the 100 biddies and the cute pupper. I appreciate it. Y'all. There you go, that was Chara. Thank you so much, everybody, really. As I always say, as I've been saying for the past few months, I'm not doing great financially, so this, like, literally every little bit that you throw at me means a lot, and it literally helps me survive right now. So there are not enough words that I can say to thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so hoping that I can find a freaking job in the next month or so, because otherwise I'm gonna be a little bit, you know, I really need to get a job by June at the latest. But I'm confident that with the tourist season I'm gonna be able to find one. So, but for the moment, thank you so much. All right, let's go. Of course, Electri. So what happened? We forbid it. Haha. Well, let's go. Let's go. Forbid it utterly. By the 9th, this was our only chance to even the playing field between us and Ashmead. We're all fools. Wait, more stuff is happening here. Don't worry, Traditional Grace. I really appreciate it. Even if it's a little bit, you know, every little bit counts. You know, 5 plus 7 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1 amount to something. So thank you. And Chara for the 25 more. Sorry, much appreciated. Much appreciated, y'all. Y'all are too kind. Yeah, right. Those who have little but give the most. Yeah. We're not in a war currently, no. Thank you, Chara. Thank you. Alright, what else do we have here? Is this the only one? The last one? Itching for a fight. Hell yeah. Yuminus! Oh my god. You look like an anime character. Your Majesty, we in the March have finished the complete reorganization of our new army. It is truly a powerful beast now. It's very lovely. Moreover, I was hoping the Crown might be willing to host some military exercises. The soldiers are restless. Can you define exercise for me? We just need a suitable campaign to whet our swords and spears. An unblooded army isn't worth its salt, I say. Well, let's see. Let's see what the council thinks. Instead of a costly war, Your Highness, we could establish mercenary companies that fight abroad and take a healthy... What the fuck? Holy fucking shit. Well, I apologize, everyone. This is... Oh my god. Time to derail this stream. Well, you're doing it well. Holy shit, Laura. 25 gifted subs. I don't think that I have ever gotten that many. That is insane. Oh god. Thank you. Holy shit. much. I don't know what to say. God, you're giving me the giggles. I don't know why I'm laughing. Oh God, it's hurting. Thank you so much, Laura. That's insanely kind on your part. Jesus, thank you so much. Yeah, I think you might have gotten what you call it, a clay pigeon. It helps me. What the fuck? Level 7 hype train. That's insane. That is absolutely crazy. Thank you, Lemon Square. You're too kind. And yeah, what Cliff was saying. Yeah, what Cliff was saying. Absolutely. Well, this is level 7 hype train. Seeing as I always watch the stream and lurk, and this all started with my King of the Castle trains. Oh, you're right. I remember you joining in one of your King of the Castle trains. Thank you, Laura. You don't have to do this, but it helps immensely. It helps immensely. There are no words. There are no words. I hope it comes across. Vielen Dank. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is not a war. This is just a nuke. This is just a nuke that's been dropped. And it's still going. Where are we? We are at... Is that whole SETI? We still have like 5 or 6 to go. Oh my god. I would have done beats, but it's better for gifts. Yeah, don't worry. You don't have to explain. Any kind of support, honestly, even just being here is support for me. But monetary support right now, I'm not gonna lie, it just means a lot. It just means a lot because it makes my life significantly easier. So yeah, any kind of support helps a lot. So thank you. Okay. God, I wasn't expecting that. Let me get a sip of water, and then we're gonna start again. God damn it. I wish I remembered how to give a better thanks in German. After all, I'm still the only one who's an actual IRL noble. Right, yeah, I do remember that. Thank you. Yeah, Laura introduced herself, I think, is your pronouns. Correct me if I'm wrong. By clearly stating, I am nobility, y'all. Fallout War with beats. Yes, that's what we're doing. Alright. I think I've recovered. Thank you so much for the support once again, Laura. That is incredibly generous of you. And there are no words to tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you. Mwah. Alright. That said, let us resume and see if it's time for war. Instead of a costly war, Your Highness, we could establish mercenary companies that fight abroad and take a healthy cut of the profits. Or if Your Majesty wishes to gain something more than gold, we should use our might as intended and make inroads into Tavalin, whose meager army will surely be no match. Wait, there was something else? First of all, hell yeah. I got the B. Second of all, there was something else. Traditional Grace! There you go! Thank you so much for the single itty-bitty gifted sub to the community. You don't have to do it, Traditional Grace, really. Still, it helps a lot if you can. So, thank you. If you do, rather. Thank you so much. Oh god. Oh god. An unbinary B, yeah. Did Kaji announce anything about needing subs? Oh no, no, absolutely not. Like, I don't wanna make it sound like it's a dire situation. I'm just, and no, I'm not gonna ask for, hey, give me subs because I need money. No, it's everything is absolutely, what do you mean? How would you say? On a voluntary basis. There's no such thing. Like I've mentioned it multiple times that I'm in a situation where I'm not working right now, so anything helps. Even just even just one single as traditional grace, I can do one sub to help out. That's more than I can ask for. You know, like literally every single thing helps right now. So thank you. People helped me out when I lost my job. Just paying it forward, and that's how I see it. Right? Exactly. Like. I used to help out people when I was working, and it's nice to receive some of that back now, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to do it again in the future. Thank you, Traditional Grace. I appreciate it. Alright. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I love the environment that we have in the community. It feels very nice and supportive, and like regardless of financial support, I really appreciate y'all being here and being supportive in each with their own way, you know. So what do? Establish mercenary companies loyal to the barons, start a border dispute with Tavalin, embark on a full-scale invasion of the Ashmeda Empire. I mean, I don't want to deny them. Full-scale invasion. I still think that the mercenary companies might be the better idea here. I think so. Oh, the chain has gone to war, yes. Oh, they did, Clofo? That is interesting. I think I am going to do Golden Choice mercenary companies. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's do that. I don't think we want to risk angering other countries, nor the barons, right? Like, this is the option that angers the least people, which is great. This is what we want. Well, if you're offering, I'll hold off. As you go peek. Oh, of course, Traditional Grace. Wait. Not as bad as Vampire. Thank God. Alright. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Do take care of us, of hubby. We'll still be here. And if we invade Ashmead later, the mercenaries will already have knowledge of the area. Smart. Yeah, war is mean, exactly. So, counting down from 5, you can vote for A to get some free money. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Because Kana, I don't think Kana doesn't like war, right? I don't think Kana likes war. Establish mercenary companies loyal to the barons. Or rather, I remember, yeah, no, Khan was about a noble war, right? A moral war. This doesn't sound like a moral war. Ethan Ace, you have... Where are you? Where are you, Ethan? You have 6,850 gold. You give royal assent to the creation of mercenary companies owned by the barons of the March. These companies fight in Ashmead and other lands where wars are plentiful. Everyone's satisfied, the barons get their exercise, and you get a portion of the blood money. That's great. Alright. Auction time. Let us go. Exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the building you want to fund, followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Your options are, this time around, raising farming for the barons with A, lowering trade for the barons with B, lowering faith for the chiefs with C, lowering military for the chiefs with D, raising trade for the patricians with E, and lowering stability with F. I see only two good options here, being A and E. So of course, I'm expecting you to go for that. But I'm of course not expecting you to go for that, because I know that you are players and you never do things that you should. 20 seconds left. Ken likes war, but he's Caldivaga worshipper and attacking Ashmade. Oh, I see. You're right. But wasn't there also... Oh, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds... Oh, God. Wait. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Lurks just won a race. Lurks won a race. Kane, wasn't there also the idea of, you know, only liking war out of the ideals of nobility, you know, against bad people? Wasn't that part of Khan's background too? So what did we get here? Oh, we got Aqueduct. Awesome. Char and others. Look at Char! Oh my god, I love this portrait. Finally a bold person. Raising farming, and then we have Kane voting to lower stability, supporting the patrician. Yeah, as you mentioned. Awesome. So, about your heir. Your marriage to Odvina has leaped from strength to strength over the past few months. Truly, you found your soulmate. And every day you count your blessings. Oh my god, yes, I do. I do count my blessings. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Strength to strength. Soulmate. The blessings. It's a true love story. It's a true love story. I'm feeling emotional right now. We have one good marriage in the Chain Pact Dynasty, and it's this mess of a monarch. I cannot believe this. They deserve this so bad. It's high time you thought about an heir, of course. Of course. Of course. I love Odvina. I've never seen that before, right? I don't remember that either. Rudolf was determined or desperate to make this work, or both. You going to head off? Let me know if my character appears. Yeah, of course, of course. Clotho, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around, and see you around. Roland and Aurelia was good. That's true. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah. Roland. Was it Roland the First? I don't remember. Oh god. Yeah, this absolute mental wreck deserves something. Asgal. Oh my god, Asgal. And poor. What was his name again? Rudolf goes from the child of the worst marriage in the dynasty to having the best marriage in the dynasty. How the tables turn. Yeah, Rudolf, no war crimes yet. Nestor it was, right? Was it Nestor? People of Slur and honor can be found in war when he fought against the Chinese war. Yes! I remember that. It's not very distinguishing between wars being right or wrong, though. I mean, one can be noble in them. Ah, there you go. Nobility in... Yeah, it was Nestor, okay. Nobility in war, yes. Yes. Poor Nestor. Something's still missing. We will, of course, have a child together. We are the best couple ever. I don't remember Dachman Doom. Alright. So. The Jousting Tournament and the Archbishop's request. Hey Dijui, welcome back. Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have the Northerners been allowed to worship their hidden tree gods, in brazen defiance of the ninth god. Allow me to send some of our best missionaries to the north. It's for the good of the realm. I have to bring this to the council, of course. Of course, Your Majesty, I would expect nothing less. I mean, I think we might want to send some missionaries, right? Farewell and adieu. Yeah. No? I mean, I want to become a saint, so somebody might have to speak about it. I'm gonna be calling for unity here. I'm gonna be calling for unity. I think we should send missionaries to the north. But I'll trust the council. No, I'm not gonna use golden choice. I'm not gonna use golden choice. I'm not gonna try to change your to convince you. That's a good point, Kana, yeah. And again, it's not change their religion, it's like spreading the word so that those who want to follow can follow, but those who don't want to follow can still not follow. You know, it's more like giving those who would want to follow the ninth the chance to do so without forcing others out of their beliefs. That's how I see it. It is surprisingly close. One chief is voting for A. Two chiefs are voting for A. Whole Seti and Dragon Pit want the ninth. See? There are... It's not... I don't think that's how the Inquisitor works. Yeah, but these are not Inquisitors. These are missionaries. That's a good point, Morgan. What's a few more? 16 to 10. I think this is decided. Let's go. That's a good point, Notice Doc, but we can still correct the route, you know? We can still backtrack. Bon viewer. You are... Where are you? There you are. I said, there you are. That's a nice bond. Go. This is a erasure of our culture. We won't forget this, you rabid pack of tyrants. You're not wrong. I mean, that's not the intention, though. That's not the intention. My bond. Lelkotlan, of course. Let me show you. Oh, we saw you earlier, yeah. Oh, it's you, Clovo, yeah. The mission goes ahead despite protests from the chiefs. I'm so sorry. Okay, it's a success, thank God. All in all, it's a success. The missionaries convince hundreds, perhaps thousands of Northern common folk to be inducted into the Ninth Church. God, now I'm really sorry that people are mad. Because people are role-playing, DJ. Do you know that thing called role-play? That you do, and you can follow role-playing and not trying to win? I don't know if you're careful, if you're familiar with the concept, you know? Oh, I bought this to see my picture for Pinky. Oh, I see. Pinky, I hadn't seen you. Thank you for joining. Oh my God, you're a sad, bold person. I'm so sorry, Pinky. I'm so sorry. You're the saddest, boldest person in the game. I love this. This is like the melancholy chief. What did you do to Pinky, Lelkotlen? What did you do? Alright, please do take a screenshot. Alright, I'm gonna count down from 3, 2, 1, boom, 0. Alright. What do you sound so smug when he said that? Yeah, that sounded a little worse than you intended. That's why. You know, it's hard to figure out the tone of a written message. Afwind or Afvind, welcome back and thank you for joining. Visionary has been said. No, that's my bad. No, I don't want to. Oh no. Afvind, you are. Oh, look at the dandy patrician. There you are. is thinking about buying the game just so she can customize her character. In my opinion, if you can afford it, it's so worth it. It's so freaking worth it. Oh, we have one more. Just in tournament. It's so worth it in my opinion. Your Majesty, the Barons of the Marsh have invited you to a Just in tournament. How delightfully rustic. I'd love to attend and support a knight. The Chancellor inclines their head politely. It wouldn't be my ideal day out, Your Majesty, but I'm sure you will have a marvelous time. Thank you. Oh, I spent a lot. So she won't be bold. Hey, nothing wrong with being bold. Somewhere in the march, Baron Battle of Can sits at a banquet, gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. He and his fellow plotters discuss their scheme between mouthfuls. I'm gonna skip through these so we can cut some time, since I have to wake up super early tomorrow. Treasury is overflowing. And yeah, there's no bribery allowed. You gotta lower that treasury, barons. I usually read all of these. Back in the coast, sparse corruption meets with Hesperus, and it's no good. The citizens are losing momentum. Bah! They can't... The peasants are not helping. They have to keep them unhappy. Don't allow the monarch time to stabilize. The patricians have to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. And then... I'm gonna make you happy, because why the hell not? I want to make you all happy. You're all special to me. There you go. I love you all. Look at this nice treasury. It's over 69,000. It's not really. Yeah, you need to get stability to 4. I'm pretty sure this screenshot makes her buy the game. Oh, we're lowering. Don't worry. It's a good number. Mercenary income and the favorite competitor and a clairvoyant visit. Let's do the mercenaries first. They are tier 2. Step 2, step 1. I don't know, Steel. I don't know. We still have a couple sessions. I don't know. Your Majesty, I have good news. Those mercenary companies that we let lose in the wild, they're still returning profits. What a wonderful investment. I'm glad to hear it. I came here to give you your share, of course. Please take it. Thank you, Eumenes. The question remains, Your Majesty, whether or not we call it quits. Call it quits? What do you mean? We sent them to Ashmead in order to blood them. They've more than proven themselves. We could bring them home and have them train our own military with our own expertise. Or we can put them back to work with the expectation of future profits. Okay. I mean... I'm gonna trust the council on this. I'm going to trust the council. Of course. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, no, I agree with what you're saying, Maito. I think this game is perfect for Twitch. Yeah. I think this is the best version of the game. Flaunting this wealth. I just care about you and want you to succeed. Alright. Maintain the mercenary colonies as they are. Alright, let's do that. It's time to sleep? Of course! You're very welcome, Lalkatlan. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Keep the bot going. Alright. I'm glad I surprised you still. Have a great night, Lalkatlan. I'll hopefully see you next time. Take care. Bye. 14 to 11. This is actually closer than I thought. I'm gonna be counting down from 5. So if you have not voted, do vote now. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Good night, Lalkatlan. Maintain the mercenary companies as they are. Unfortunately, God damn it, there you go. Not all mercenary companies obey their summons. Many are now living well from the gold they've earned, thinking they'd be better off on their own. Your letters go unanswered eventually. It's clear they no longer answer to you or the barons, nor will they be sending you any more profits. The other choice works? It doesn't, apparently. The favored competitor... Let's take a look at the clairvoyant visit first. Right? It's been a surprise for me too, still. Your Highness, Chief Morgrimmoon has been having prophetic dreams. Tell me more about this, Morgrim. It is true, I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Wait, this is an artist, right? Makes sense that they would be all visiony and stuff, you know? Give me a prophecy then. I look to the future and it speaks through me, no more, no less. For one thing, Lord Patrician Noses Doc should beware of onion soup. Did you hear that, Noses Doc? No onion soup for you. And the color green will bring bad fortune to Lord Patrician Katori Blueberry II. Watch out, Katori. That's my favorite color. Please, your greatness, have her foretell the future for the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. Yeah, what's that Moonsong's name? Inga did have prophetic dream. Oh, that's true, yeah. Oh my god, Yuminis. That would be freaking epic if you do. Brandre, right. Using he, him pronouns, okay. Alright, justice once begin the visions. Throw this charlatan into the dungeon. No! Official council advisor, I don't know. I think I'm going to veto the dungeon. And I'm gonna let the councils choose if they want this Chief Morgrim as an official advisor or not. A tattoo artist, right. Yeah, I trust the... No, I don't want to put it in a dungeon. PJ! Petition to release the king's father from the dungeons. Shut up! The king's father, the monarch's father, by the way, watch out. The monarch's father, unfortunately, passed away, so there's no freeing him. Thank you so much for the tip, PJ. That's really appreciated. Oh god. 12 to 13? How is it this close? Y'all, what are you doing? You can tie this or return it. I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Oh my god, it's a tie. Oh my god, it's a tie. It would have been a tie even with Laura's and Ethan's votes. It is a tie. Oh god, I actually have to choose here. Oh no. I guess this is a... Yeah, this is a council advisor, yeah. We got an advisor here, we get a new advisor, yeah. Let me see, Laura. You are in now, you're in. I think you were in previously as well. I think you voted like a second after I stopped it. I think we gotta welcome our new council advisor. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Your votes did not go through because I stopped the vote like a second before you posted them in chat. Like you came like 1 or 2 seconds late. Make Chief Morgrimmoon an official council advisor. Of course, why not? Wonderful news, Your Greatness. I'm certain she will not disappoint. He will not disappoint. Sure enough, Chief Morgrimmoon has a canny sense of what's best for the North. But the other nobles start to mutter this seeing the unseen is no more than a disguise for giving out special treatment. I believe Morgrim Moon. I believe Brandr. Can the Monarch really be trusted with this charlatan constantly whispering in their ear? I believe Brandr. Yeah, I do believe him. I think he truly has some magical powers. It's like a worm tongue. The barons have assembled upon a jousting field, watching from tall stands. The place is buzzing with excitement. And I think that the new council... So, he's a new council member. And council advisor, rather. And I think that he's let's think of a name. What kind of role could it be? You might. I think that as long as Rudolf II leaves, Brandr is going to be protected. What's the role? Council Mystic? It's like... So we have a treasurer, we have a chancellor, we have a marshal. A seer. Yeah, a seer is perfect. We have a seer, yeah. The oracle, the seer, the mystic. Oh, these are all good. The augur. Oracle. These are all really good. I would say I would let Morgrim pick. Yeah, I would let Morgrim pick. Because wizards are itinerant. They travel around. They usually don't stick to a place in the King of the Castle world. Yeah, exactly. It's a bad idea. Yeah, Morgrim, which one do you prefer between Seer, Mystic, and Oracle? The barons have assembled upon a jousting field watching from tall stands. The place is buzzing with excitement. Welcome, one and all. We have a most thrilling guest today. Oh, Astral Projectile, look at that. So we are jousting in the... in Astral Projectile's family. Oh god, I'm blanking on the name of family. Can you please help me? Blackwood. In Blackwood family's estates in the woods. Cool stuff. Ah, cool. Dream Speaker. Oh my god, there you go. Boom. That's what we have. Cheering erupts, and the nobles stamp so hard that the stands tremble. Your Majesty, the highest ranked knights of the tournament are applying for your favor. Yeah, Dream Speaker. So Brandr is now the Monarch's Dream Speaker. That's great. Thank you, Morgrim. Official. That's now an official advisor role. First is Baroness Laurel Curse, the Cunning, who won every bout last year. Some claim that she cheated, but surely they're just jealous. Oh my god, Laura. Oh. I might want to go for the favorite here. Yeah, Dream Speaker is really good. If there is a Chief Knight, I might consider... I don't know. Second is Baron Ethan Ace. Wait, the two people who didn't manage to vote. No one thought he would succeed this year, but he obviously trained hard. People are calling him the underdog. I don't take bribes for in-game decisions. Don't consider that. Don't consider that because I don't follow bribes. I don't want people who can afford to contribute to be able to affect my choices in-game against people who cannot do it. Yeah, no, but I don't want, you know, I don't want people to buy my decisions. I'm not for sale. Did I win? You still haven't fought. In lore, okay. Was talking about in lore. Oh, I see. So you bribe people against you. Uh-huh. That's really good. He obviously trained hard. People call him the underdog. Last is Lord Patrician Lelkatlen, the interloper, a surprise foreign contestant, but he qualified nonetheless. So, Your Highness, who will win your favor? I think it's the Barons, right? It's one of the Barons. It's definitely one of the Barons. Which one, though? The cunning or the underdog? Let me see what my traits say here. The last underdog kicked my ass. Not the patrician here, though. Not the patrician here. Because that would, you know, that would make the barons unhappy, and I don't want to make the barons unhappy. So, I think it might be Laura. I think it might be Laura. Yeah, I think I want to go for the favorite. Here. You know? Yeah, let's do it. You beckon her forward and affix the ribbon to her chest. The crowd cheers as she rides to the starting post. And we clap politely. You may die here. Yeah, you may die here, Ethan. Let's see. Laura bows once more and the bout begins. Lord Patricia and Lelkadlan is her first opponent. Their horses stamp as the two jousters glare at each other across the field. Have at you! The jousters gallop towards each other. Laura's lance catches Lelkadlan in the shoulder but does not unseat him. But he's weakened. On Laura's next charge, she hits Lelkadlan right in the chest. The horse stumbles, then throws him into a heap in the dust. Hell fucking yeah, good job, Laura. Laura wins the day, claims a hefty cash prize, and is on track to win the entire Justin Championship. Hell yeah! I told you, you gotta vote for the favorite here. You gotta vote for the favorite. There's the reason she was the favorite there. GG. New laws, I think I like the ones I have, so I'm gonna stick to them. I have been avenged. Another kraken and a shark. Jesus Christ. A new petition? Well, let's start with that one. Lore again. My Justin victories have made me famous all across the march. In fact, the people of my hometown, Zerbimar, want to build a statue in my honor. You'll donate to the project, won't you? Set the shark and the kraken on each other. That's very smart. Well, I might actually build that, yeah. Why not? Right? Why not? Why not? Yeah, right? I am. Am I not going to die? I don't think you're going to die, Ethan. I think I might go with golden choice here, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give you golden choice on the statue. Boom, let's build a statue and vote A. Let's celebrate. Live to just another day. Yeah, the self-extinction desires of Ethan have not been achieved. Maito and Space Fred don't like statues, I tell you. I tell you they do not like statues. Yeah, it's stupid in your favor. Absolutely is. Vote A to get some free money here. I'm gonna be counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Lurks, by the way, went over 40k gold. The secret count that travels the lands. Oh, you're trying to leave. I thought you weren't. I thought you were just waiting for the moment. The people of Zerbimar rejoice as visitors flock to admire the shiny new statue of their favorite jouster. Meanwhile, the jousting fad weeps up to a frenzy all across the kingdom. That's great. That's absolutely great. Yeah, back to the funny number. Nice again. Yeah, I am in the vest of an Inquisitor right now because I was feeling. Oh god, what's the name for it? You know, like when you're bold, this In Italian, we have a word for it. It's the pelata. I think there is a word for it in German too. Isn't it like die Platte or something? Is that a curse word or is that correct? I cannot think of a word in English though. You are way richer than the kingdom, yeah. Shark attacks first. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences. You can't close my beach! Aftwind? Chill down. Excuse me? That beach is filed for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish. I mean... Palpatine. Jaws. Slang for bold. Yeah, see? God, how do I know this stuff? Do you expect the attacks to continue? No, it was just a series of freak accidents. Ignore anyone talking about a man-eater that's sinking boats and going after the children first. It's all exaggerated. For the next 7 days, so many tourists are eaten that the common folk start referring to it as Shark Week. Finally, the council is forced to intervene. Good, great, that's great. I don't care who the IRS sends, I'm not closing my beach. Pelado, yeah, that's exactly the same in Italian. It's like pelado is bold, you know, but it's the colloquial version of it. Like if you want to say it, like the correct Italian word for it is calvo, but the colloquial way to say it is pelato, and the bold head is called the pelata. Not to be confused with pelota. So, keep the beach open, hire an adventurer to hunt down the man-eater, shut down the beach, turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. B and D sound really smart. I'm gonna call for unity. B and D sound really smart. Yeah. I say B or D. B or D, I say. We either get an adventure or we make the shark an attraction. Treat it like the crawlers. Yeah. B or D. Either we go forceful or we go smart. Either we go force or cunning. How do we approach this? Counting down from... It's 10 to 8. This is very close. So do vote. Vote now. 10 to 9. Very incredibly close. Counting down from 5, 4, 10 to 9. Vote now. 3, 2, last 2 seconds to vote. 1 and 0. Oh my god, 11. It got to 10 to 10 and then 11 to 10. Right at the end. That was so close. Hire an adventurer to hunt down the man-eater. Dead eyes like a doll's eyes. What? Pardon? Pardon? Sorry, I was just thinking about my landlord. I really need to make rent this month. I can kill this shark for you, no problem. Just give me the cash up front. The adventurer proves as good as his word. Armed with nothing but a spear and a pair of tiny swimming trunks, he brings the man-eater to justice. Wow, this is incredible. This is great. This is great. Across the coast, people celebrate your wisdom. Tourists come from miles around to see the shark's immense carcass hanging from a hook above the dock. That's great. Look at these 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And we have a kraken finally. Oh, the swimming trunks were part of the outfit we absolutely did need to know about it. A kraken, a real life, honest to god, 29th kraken. Honest to god, just outside my harbor off the western shore. Chill down, Lemon Square. We should send our navy to subdue the beast at once. Honest, Weed? If you say so. A kraken has every advantage in a sea battle, Your Majesty. Perhaps a lighter touch is preferable? It's that kraken can be appeased by an offering of living creatures. Heretical nonsense, you cannot be considering these, Your Majesty. Oh god, this is such a difficult decision. People disagree. People disagree. I don't want people to disagree. Oh god. I'm going to veto Let It Be, even though it's a great song. And it's up to the council to decide. It's up to the council. Yeah, you may be in a Kraken battle, yeah. We should appease the bees! Admiral Swedish accompanied the Navy and they fought Krakens twice. That's true. I'm one of the Navy commander. You're right. You've already done it. Oh god, I had forgotten about it. Swede already felled a Kraken. That's true. If it feels that Swede die, only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. 13 to 9. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. 15 to 9, let's go. Send in the Navy. And it's a fail. Holy shit! This is devastating. This is the worst loss that the Chain Pact Dynasty ever saw. -5 military. This is the worst. The Navy takes to the sea after the Kraken. Terrible battle ensues and the fleet is almost totally destroyed. But I didn't know it was an actual Kraken. If anything, this is the Monarch's fault for sanctioning this foolhardy attack. What the fuck, Swede? The Kraken, angered by the attack, terrorizes the coast for weeks on end. Ships go missing, piers are destroyed, and citizens fear the Ninth God has forsaken them. This is devastating. Holy shit. I am absolutely... Holy fuck. Yeah, this is defining. -5 military, +3 defiance, -3 trade. Yeah. And -2 faith. Right, Northwind, that was my thought too. Athwind, it's a monarch, not a king, first of all. I need to take a minute. Yeah, you should. You really should. Holy shit. Ooh, well, let's continue. Maito inviting us to the north for the winter feast. Of course, we will participate. Oddvina told me so much about the winter feast. I've always wanted to attend. Jesus, this is devastating. I regret to inform you of a Justin-related petition from the March, Your Majesty. Why the regret? It's a splendid idea. Your Majesty, we must reinstate Justin as the official justice system of the March. Trial by combat's the way it used to be before the courts started sticking their noses in. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, what would... I need to take a look at my traits here. I mean, the Chancellor wasn't happy about this, right? They were, unfortunately, we have this. They weren't very openly opposed. Yeah, no, I got enough then. I have to call for unity on this one. I just spent it, Deal Dragon. Pinky Money, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but please tone down the old caps because it makes the rest of chat very hard to read for me. It's in the chat rule, first and last warning. Awesome, thank you, Pinky Money. All right, so oh wow, you're going to refuse. Wow, I honestly was not expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. Wow. 6 to 11. I'm gonna be counting down from 5 just to make sure. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yeah, I was expecting one of the 2 other options, to be honest. Okay. Baroness Pinky Monnier bows deeply and leaves with a sigh. A wise choice, Your Majesty. Thank you, Chancellor. I need your appreciation. There's no more talk of trial but joust. In fact, many competitors sell their horses and equipment to enterprising merchants. Like Legacy. More red flags? Okay. Legacy. Yeah, the vote is over. Has been over for like a minute. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. This is my daughter, Rudolf III. Your Esteemed Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter? Called Rudolf III, thank you. Congrats on finding an heir, now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. And that's how it goes, Dijui, yes. It's just a name. It is just a name. Alright, y'all. But I think your first vote registered, Legacy. Yeah, Rudolfa, right? Auction time, everyone. Let's go. Exclamation mark fund followed by the letter of the building you want to fund followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Your options are raising authority with A, lowering trade for the barons with B, lowering farming for the chiefs with C, lowering faith for the chiefs with D, raising military for the patricians with E, please go for that, and lowering stability with F. God, E would be freaking amazing. I think Rudolf can be gender neutral too. I don't think we need to overcomplicate it. Jesus Mito, that's a lot of gold. Wow. 20 seconds 30 seconds left. And 10 seconds left now. Yeah, people have been playing for like 3 months, admin, so... Oh god! E and A! Wow, that's so much money spent. Good job. I love to see money spent. It makes me feel like it's good that I'm giving you money, you know? Because if you just hold it, it feels bad to give you money. Awesome, Lars Van Doom, thank you. I just put every last penny into E for this disaster. Appreciate it. So Maito, Swede, and others voting for the fortress, that makes a lot of sense. And Chara spending half his wealth to create a monument. That's absolutely great. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Your ambition, I have a feeling that we didn't get it. Let's do the ambition first, as we usually do. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a saint, but so far you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's faith in the church is still distinctly underwhelming, Your Majesty. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot. Change your image. My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own, but your other advisors have other ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. The common folk are a sleeping giant that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmead Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. I do too, Dragon Pit. I hate that I know what he would want out of these, right? Is it that obvious? Like, does the game can take 3 months, or can you? Oh, you keep the money after each reign if you continue the same game. Yeah. Beloved makes sense. Giving you spouse. Yeah. Yeah. Crush the pathetic nobles. No. Yeah, no, it's just about the choice, right? And this is absolutely trying to become beloved by the common folk. That's all we ever wanted. Yeah, you're welcome, Afwin. Yes, yes. Yeah, no, they're so fucked up. They want to become beloved by the common folk. Yeah. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to shout about your achievements to the masses. But first you need some actual achievements, blah blah blah. Grind them beneath your heel as payback for making your childhood miserable. No, 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 Darth Van Doom. It's my fault. It's not their fault. It's they don't have to pay. Like, this poor chap has internalized guilt so much that they don't even think it's the noble's fault. Like, that's how fucked up they are. So what do we do now? What do we do now that that's in the open? Begging for scraps, let's go. When Chief Maito enters the council chambers, their clothes are stained and rumpled and their faces haggard. Oh, let me give you some money. I've lost everything, Your Majesty. My coffers are empty. How can the crown help? Gods be good, I'm ashamed to even stand in front of the other clans. I'm utterly penniless. I beg for whatever spare coin the council can give. Let's give this person everything! Let's give this person everything we can! Yeah, the crown should provide funds. Let's do it. I'm gonna give you money to give them money. Please. Let's help them out. I'm so sorry that you're in this situation, Maito. I'm so sorry. I know, I know. They're so fucked up to look back around to be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they did commit everything. You aren't hosting Winterfest because you are poor? Khan is conflicted about overthrowing Rudolf II in favor of Maurice. Witnesses Rudolf II reigns. Khan is no longer conflicted. Well, I'm glad. I hope in the good way. Alright, counting down from 5. Vote B to get some free money. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Of course you deserve some money, Maito. I'm so sorry that you had to end up like that. We might, Darth Van Doom. We might. He's all Team Maurice now. Oh, wow. Why? What happened? Thank you, Your Greatness. Your kindness won't be forgotten. Wait, why did I spend 1,000 and you only got 300? What happened there? You arranged for the treasurer to send coin to the lands. Word of your generosity spreads throughout the north. Wait, why do you only got 300 out of that 1,000? No. Don't worry, Darth Van Doom. I get it. Transfer fees. But we own the bank. An opportunity, Your Highness. A Kurth ship sunk last week, just off our coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Kurth vessels are always full of valuable things. Wait. It might be off your coast, but it's in our waters by the 9th. In fact, it's closer to our city of Hythus than any of yours. But you ceded those waters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver. You were having money problems. Your Greatness esteemed council, don't let this liar fool you. 700. I don't know, Dragon Pit. Kraken happened. A Kraken happened. Can we get a ban for Daggers of Shadow, please? Our Navy is in no state to be conducting operations. You've got a point. Thank you, Morgrim. So, what do we do here? Allow the chiefs, allow the patricians, salvage the ship, or return any bounty to Kurth. Leave the wreck alone. I mean... I don't want you to leave the wreck alone. I'm gonna call for unity. Just to be sure. I'm gonna call for unity. I think it's A or B. Shadow was a bot. Lurks, you gotta train. You gotta exercise. Murder, you're signing my command when this reign is over, so I need to keep what's left of the fleet safe. Wow, that's very honorable of you. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true, Northwind. Alright, looks like the Chiefs are gonna have it. Alright. 70%. I'm gonna be counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yeah, there you go. Chief cities. What? But it's in our waters. Moreover, the council's word is final, isn't it? The operation goes ahead and yields a great bounty for the chiefs. Spices from Atesh, stylish pearls, and a strange music box that sends everyone to sleep. Maito, you now have 600 gold. You doubled your amount of your treasury. And let me help you with that. Of course, I want you to thrive. I want you to thrive, and I'm sorry that you had to spend money on my behalf. So here's some money. Here's some money. Here is some money. I want you all to be happy. See, you are worrying about 30,000 gold. It doesn't take long to spend it all. Monarch, your own treasury should be important too. We're fine. We're not bankrupt, so we're fine. The fight against the Kraken has reached the shores of the Mythic Republic. We wish to give the kingdom a frigate out of our small fleet to help offset the losses in any way possible. Well, that's appreciated and accepted still. It's appreciated. It's very nice of you. No. I usually do ambition last, unless there's very good reason narratively. Yeah, we definitely do. Actually, I think I'm gonna do the Wild Beast attacks first and then Winter Feast, you know? Because first you do the bad stuff and then you relax. Your Highness, I bring ill tidings from the north. Wildlife has gone berserk in rural areas. They are attacking villages and travelers all across the region. Of course Pinky was pissed, that's why. Tell me more about these creatures. Oh, that makes sense still. They're great hulking beasts, clearly twisted by magic. Some say they walk and talk like people. The northern warriors are afraid. They say the creatures are a dark omen and a sign of the end. Great God, what's got into these chiefs that they can't handle a few wild animals? The other regions have plenty of their own problems, Your Majesty. No one wants to march up in the further north for something like this. Please do Dijui. Chill down with the all caps. Then what am I to do? Point of order, Your Highness. Though the church's presence in the north is minimal, we could provide shelter for those who need it. All will be welcome, whether they are adherents to the true God or not. It's the least we can do. Or if you can afford it, send a detachment of mercenaries who aren't afraid of a few wild bears. That should put an end to this crisis. It's definitely not A. It's one of the two other things. And I will leave it to the council to decide. I suggest telling the missionaries to stop invading the parts of the map we clearly marked as here be monsters. Oh, that is true. That is true. Yeah. We're gonna bring the best gift. Don't worry. We're gonna bring the best gift to Winterfeast. Like the best of the best of the best. The best gift you can think of, we're gonna gift it to you. Of course. 12 to 6. I'm gonna be counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a 0. So 13 to 8, hires mercenaries. Too late, howitzer. You find a suitable company of mercenaries and send an officer from your own city watch to oversee the expedition. They return with tales of glorious hunt and legendary northern hospitality. Chief Pinky is happy to report that the beasts have been forced back into the wilds. And Winterfeast. See, we're succeeding. Krakens have been our only bane. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain routes, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Maito. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables groaning under the weight of food and ale. Welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. Oh, I see. It is customary at Winterfeast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? We're gonna go with a casket overflowing with sapphires, of course. Is that even a question? There you go. This is far beyond what was necessary, your majesty. I will forever be in your debt. Now I can afford to repair those blasted roads. Of course, you're very welcome, Maito. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days, and the lake of ale is consumed. A couple hours in, you are... probably extremely drunk, yes. The chiefs appreciate how much you're getting into the spirit of things. They roar with laughter at your mumbled jokes. Someone claps you on the shoulder so hard your crown falls into your beer. And I think it's more about, you know, Rudolf II timidly being like, no, I shouldn't drink, and people just forcing them to drink, and now they're just happy drunk against their will. Like, accidentally, rather, I would say. They're accidentally happy drunk. They probably feel in a safe environment, surrounded by people who make them feel safe, and so they feel comfortable loosening up a little bit, you know? Even if at first they were against it. You know, the treasury chart for King Rudolf, Monarch Rudolf II's reign is going to be really interesting. Your Majesty, warning from your dream speaker, you should take an axe to bed with you. Although, admittedly, I think you should replace the axe with the weapon you are most comfortable with wielding yourself, and maybe have your wife armed too. I mean, my wife is my weapon. The kingdom has been rich for so long, no one kept track of the well? Yeah. Exactly, Kane. Be careful about the cliff. I'll try. You gotta keep, you know, you gotta be aware of me, since I am, you gotta be watchful for me too, because I'm drunk as hell. Alright. Someone claps you on the shoulder so hard your crowns fall into your beer. As Winterfeast draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall leading the entire hall in song. Probably, yeah. The chiefs roar alongside you, full-throated, as you sing the stirring battle songs of the north long into the night. That odd Vina taught me. Yes, that's it. That is it. Yeah, definitely lurks. Yeah. When you wake the next morning, you find yourself sprawled out in the hall. Maito is sitting beside you, eating some bacon and eggs. You really got into the swing of things last night, your majesty. Mighty impressed I was. Didn't even think you knew the words to some of those songs. That's all thanks to Oddvine. To be honest, your majesty, you may have got too into the swing of things. Wait, what? Break it to me gently. You sang some songs that are very aggressive towards the other regions. The kind of songs that rhyme pillage with village. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, got too drunk and just kept on singing. Well. Yeah, and this is how Rudolf II never drank again. Words spread quickly, accusation of northern favoritism becomes a thorn in your side. This is probably something that I... You know, I think that it's something like... in a very candid way, Rudolf asked Oddvina to teach them some... pretty much as they could learn about her heritage, you know? And this was probably part of it. And so they learned that song, but in a very innocent way, you know? Not ever thinking of singing it. Like, it's probably something that they sung in their quarters, just thinking how close, like, because that made them happy of how close they were with their wife. You know, if their wife felt comfortable enough sharing that kind of song, then that was truly, like, you know, that was a sign of how close they were. And so they probably they muttered this song in their chambers, thinking how lucky they were to have such a relationship with their wife. No, they never saw Eric. Rudolf II never met Eric. Wife guy? Wait, what do you mean? Wasn't Oddvine she, her? Knew it and thought... Yeah, knew it and thought it was catchy. Didn't realize it would get sung by the chiefs and was drunk enough to join in. Yeah. Y'all. Oh, there's no anger here. Oh, okay, I see. Spouse, one viewer. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey to the capital. So that's a little bit of a diplomatic incident, but hopefully it doesn't cause a stir. We'll see. Your Majesty, the common folks are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident that we can make them adore you. Yeah, at least I didn't fall. This will be the biggest public relation campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. My nightmare. Town criers will declaim your great deeds from every corner. Can we do things to actually help people? The nobles would never accept it. You need to secure your hold on power, then you can pass whatever reforms you like. A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. This is the 5th one this week. I know. Did you think becoming the beloved public figure was easy? You hustle out onto your palace balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze up at you. As you step out into view, they erupt in cheers. Hats are thrown into the air. Someone faints with joy. Everywhere you've gone, you've met the same reception. The public like you. They really like you. But you need to turn that into love. And love it is already. 100%. As you launch into your speech, the peasants hang on to your every word. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the peasants' cheering is so loud you're nearly knocked over. Oh, well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliantly. I did it, Chancellor. You did. Now let's take this show on the road. Huh. Over the next few weeks, you travel all over the kingdom, delivering the same speech to packed venues. Everywhere you go, you're greeted with cheers and applause. Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the Monarch even want to throw you a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievement. I mean, I think that now feeling guilty about the Winter Feast, they're gonna say I'm not much of a party person, trying to get out of it, you know? Well, you are now. Fuck. This is a sign that you're a true monarch of the people, Your Majesty. This has nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about the ordinary folk, the salt of the earth. When is this banquet? I trust we'll hear from the March soon. And it's another 100%! And boom! After a few weeks, the Chancellor sidles into your office looking very pleased with themselves. Your Majesty, the townsfolk of the marsh are ready for you to visit. What do the barons think of this? I'm very worried. They only just found out about it. What are they going to do? Disinvite the monarch? Oh, they are a nervous wreck, yes. You make your preparations to leave. Although it's meant to be a surprise, you may as well bring some essential luxuries. Your wife, Advina, steps up into the carriage and settles beside you, giving you a kiss on the cheek. Thank the gods, I can always do with a party, even if it's all the way in the march. This is very nice, don't you think? Very nice indeed. I'm so glad you agree, Your Majesty. Yeah, they are the cutest couple. Little Rudolf III makes the Chancellor play increasingly undignified make-believe games on the journey. You finally arrive in the Marcher capital. Everywhere the people line the streets and hang out of the windows, cheering your procession. Baron Kleptomania II stalks up to you and bows. Their smile is very rigid. Hail, Your Majesty, how good to see you. Surprise. Oh, for me? The Marcher common folk have decided they support the crown so much that they've put on a party in your honor. Goodness, I'm overcome, and that is genuine. Hey, that's quite understandable. It was a surprise for us all. Voices of praise follow you as you travel to the banquet hall. Townsfolk throw flower petals in your path. Baron Kleptomania II's face is like thunder. When you enter the banquet hall, the national anthem strikes up and even more cheering rises. The hall is filled with Marcher townsfolk, but there are also common folk from all across the kingdom. Rudolf being so nervous and apologetic about the song will only make him more beloved. The common folk think that they got drunk with friends and humiliated self singing something stupid is very relatable. Yep. Yep. A lot of remorse, yes. Northern warriors bellow their support. The Chancellor looks stunned. I had no idea everyone had got together for this. They really love me. I don't believe this. Crystal, welcome. Thank you for joining. Unfortunately, we're just about to wrap up. Of course they do. You're the monarch. The people roar in approval. You spend a week in the march, feasting and drinking, breaking bread with the commoners. But you can't be on holiday forever. Eventually, you return to the capital where the council is in session. The nobles are arguing again. By Morgana's cauldron, we must have coin from the treasury. I found an ancient law stating that the North is entitled to funds for Northern sporting activities. No, we need gold for our businesses. The peasants aren't working hard enough, and we're losing momentum. You think back to the gathered peasants, tradespeople and merchants, all cheering for you. So many of them cheering for you. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'll gladly give you your money. It's going to happen. For completely different reasons than why it happened previously. But it will happen. Time for a change. I'm bringing the peasants into the council. It's not democracy. No, it's not democracy. It's a different reason. And it's gonna happen in a different way. What? Bringing peasants to the council? It's not democracy. You lock eyes with them and you can tell they're thinking back to the banquet in their town. Hey, my liege, of course. Even over a single day, it becomes clear that the nobles are running scared. You have so much support from the ordinary people across the kingdom that the nobles have realized just how outnumbered they really are. Ephra, you have 3,600. Merchants and peasants rub shoulders with aristocrats in council sessions, bringing fresh perspective and the concerns of ordinary people to the throne for the first time. Exactly. They observe, they can comment, but they have no decisional power. They have no vote at all. They can come in, they can attend council, they can express opinions, but they cannot vote on anything and they cannot actively propose anything. So yeah, they're just observers, basically. Announce the Republic supports this new decision. Oh, this is Not really democratic, but yeah, whatever. You should see it that way. The kingdom grows truly harmonious. Even your crown feels lighter on your head when you put it on each morning. And look at this, even the coast recovers a little bit, and the treasury too! Your reign stretches out in front of you, full of hope, and ready for a bright future. GG everyone! Good game. This was an amazing conclusion. I was really excited and worried at the same time when I saw that ambition come up. This was a huge comeback story. I agree. This is great. Yeah, we didn't have the paper full of news because we stopped it last time. Thank you for being here, Noses Dog. I hope you had a good time. So let's read these. The Barons attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered and a number of arrests were made. Baron Battle of Cannes ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Cannes is dead. Thank you so much for the follow, Afwind. Cannes is dead. The chiefs abandoned their hopes for Odil's Horn, which passed into legends one more, a treasure fit only for seducing adventures into frozen wastes, where ice giants and hypothermia await them. Unable to convince the peasants to act in time, the petition scheme fizzled into irrelevancy. Perhaps next time they take matters into their own hands, instead of hinging their plans on the whims of common folk. It's nice to be loved, especially when you're loved by an entire kingdom. Monarch Rudolf II wrote a surge of public adoration for another 15 years of carousing, feasting, and popular reform, which were promptly undone after their passing, but the peasants thought it was nice while it lasted. This is great. Yeah, the Rudolphs are doing great here. Yeah, Cannes is dead. Keep your dream speaker close, Rudolf II, because one day the throne will pass to a trio of Rudolf. You are a bastard, and then you die. Yeah, that's how they die. No, that's not the original one, yeah. Monarch Rudolf II, the beloved! Oh my god, that's all they ever wanted! This is so good! This is so good! This is all they wanted! If you don't mind, I'm gonna chase some rogue mercenaries. Of course, go ahead! This is so good! This is so good! They are beloved! This is what they wanted! They just wanted to be loved! Oh my god! I'm feeling emotional here. Lurks is disgustingly rich and Crystal is the poorest one. Was hoping to keep Ken around for a while. I am sorry about that, but that was interesting, right? Yeah. Yeah. And then let's take a look at the next queen. Oh my god, she looks amazing. She looks freaking awesome. I love her. Look at that. This is your next queen. Queen Rudolf III. Yeah, she looks serious. She's not fucked up like her parent. Yeah, she's put together. She's definitely put together. Yeah. Oh, I agree. Yeah. I think she's all her mother. She has a sword, she probably likes to read, she's very cultured. Oh, this is great. This is great. That's awesome, Maito. Oh, I think she looks really sharp. I have a couple ideas already. I have a couple ideas. Oh, again, she took all from her mother, for sure. For sure. This is awesome. This is awesome. We'll see what comes up. Darth Noom. She looks really freaking cool. So, talking about this chap, let me read you their traits. Exactly, favorite. Let me tell you. Let me read you the traits for Monarch Rudolf II that influenced my play. So trait number 1 was, the Chain Pact is the key to a happy kingdom, always follow its rules. Coming from Rudolf I. This was pretty easy. Then we have a lack of authority figures. that led to always trust your advisors and other influential people. That came from the lack of a mother and the lack of a strong father figure, you know? So we just had no authority figures, and so I always tried to follow what the advisors suggested whenever they came up. So yeah, lack of authority figures, always trust your advisors and other influential people. Then we had Mom was bad and made the kingdom suffer. It's up to me to make up for that. Always be nice to the nobles and never punish them. And that's why we let go Hrothgar. And that's why we always try to help you out with everything. We didn't want to upset you, because we're basically trying to get absolution from our mom's sins, so to speak. We were trying to get forgiveness for our mother's guilt. Still the same. We forgave Hrothgar, considered him as if it was a noble. Then we had magic is wonderful. Always try to acquire it or get closer to it, which was one of the reasons why I was in conflict for the golem, and that was because of the scepter of sages that our father had, and we were all happy and clapping when we saw it. But these didn't come up that much, only with the golems. And then the last one, and the reason why we got the peasants into the council, was now that I am the monarch, I never want to be alone again. Pamper your spouse and always try to gather more people at court. Isn't this the sweetest thing ever? Isn't this the freaking sweetest, saddest trait to ever exist? This is so sad. I'm gonna read it again because it's just so freaking sad. Now that I am the monarch, I never want to be alone again. Pamper your spouse and always try to gather more people at court. Yeah, absolutely cute and wholesome. Yeah, all they wanted was a friend. After living alone all their life in the palace. Yes. Yes. Exactly. They just wanted friends. They wanted to have a happy marriage because they saw how sad everything was because of their mom. They wanted to make their spouse happy, and they just wanted people around because they had lived their whole childhood pretty much alone. Pamper like we do with Kaji with love and compliments. Precisely. That's why we gave her 2,000 gold for her book. That's exactly why. Thank you, Bomb Viewer. Take care. Yeah, yeah. No one of the counters spoil him. That's a monarch, maybe the best of them all. I don't know if they were the best of them all. But yeah. Good, nonetheless. Fucked up in a sad way? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you expected when I said they're gonna be really fucked up. This is what I thought. So weak and vulnerable. And you know, that weakness could have been exploited very easily if the right events had come up. And if the nobles had decided to vote for certain things. But the votes supported the Chain Pact, and that's all it meant. Yeah. This was such a good story. Yeah, such a good character arc. They got everything they wanted in the end. They had such a rough start in life, but they ended up having everything they wanted in the end and just living a happy life. And I think this is the best happy ending we've had probably in this dynasty so far. This is great. Darth Van Doom, I honestly think that everything is gonna be undone because Rudolf II really didn't have strong grip on politics. Can I say that the Pact Revision Council made me remember that I offered for one of my characters to be a tutor? Yeah, I remember that. But since it hadn't come up in a strong way, I decided to just go with these. If you want to keep them around, definitely discuss it. Like, you can vote about it and decide it and figure out how to do it. Otherwise, they're gonna be undone. Unless you vote on it and get an agreement, it's gonna be undone. This is good stuff. Can I hug the real person? Of course you can. You can just type !hug Rudolf II, and then you're gonna hug them. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Yummy Phoenix! This was a good stream. This was a good stream. There you go. It works. Thank you, Lemon Spear. There might be a little bit of a cooldown, but yeah, Yummy Phoenix. Definitely go back and watch this because it was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right. All right, and this is our next monarch, our next queen, Queen Rudolf III. I have a good feeling about this one. At least I have a good idea of who this is going to be. I don't know how the reign is gonna be, but yeah. Cool stuff, y'all. Cool stuff. Yeah, she looks awesome. She looks freaking awesome. I love her. I really love her. Alright. Alright. This is gonna be it for tonight. This is it for episode 11 of the Chain Pact Dynasty. We're gonna have 2 or 3 more episodes after this. So, stick around to see what happens. In the Rudolf lineage, can they be on the throne until the end of the dynasty? We'll see. Find out next time. The Chain Pact Dynasty. Thank you so much for playing.